Welcome to a presentation of Spartans football on De La Salle TV.
Comes up from the 11-yard line. He's got blockers in front as he takes up the left side, past the 30, 35, 40, gets by another from the 50, inside the 40. Jefferson cutting across the field, spins his way around, still on his feet. There he goes, 89 yards. Jaden Jefferson has done it again.
De La Salle would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of our Spartans: Golden State Orthopedic and Spine, Apollo Roofing, Lemurs Concord GMC, NewFi Lending, Epic Insurance Brokers and Consultants, Armanino LLP, Lennox Homes, and Mello's Italian Table. De La Salle would also like to thank BMW Concord, Van Pelt Construction Services, Diablo Valley Funeral Home, Carey Brothers Design and Build Remodeling, Carlos Insulation Incorporated, SPM Properties, and Rabino Counseling. Thank you to all of these sponsors for their support of this broadcast. It's time for Spartans football on De La Salle TV. Here's Pat O'Rourke and Damon Esper.
Hello and welcome to Pleasanton, California, Amador Valley High School, as we bring you the De La Salle Spartans football team going up against the Amador Valley Dons tonight, as we are in the cozy confines of the Amador Valley stands. I am Pat O'Rourke. My partner is Damon Esper. Looking forward to calling this one as the Spartans and Dons go at it. The first time these teams have met in 3 years. The Spartans, of course, 6-0. Damon, are through the tough part of their schedule. The non-NCS teams they play, they went 6-0. Very impressive start to the year. Now they play these four East Bay Athletic teams to close the year. Amador Valley coming off a really strong season last year where they made to a state championship game. They won their first ever NCS title, but they've had some injuries this year, and they're 2-5 coming to this one. They have had some close losses, but of course, Spartans going to be heavily favored for this one.
Absolutely. De La Salle should be a big favorite. The Dons lost last week to San Ramon Valley, a game that was close early on, but then San Ramon Valley on 3 consecutive offensive plays, long touchdown pass, long touchdown run, just blew it open, ends up 41-14. We know the Wolves are usually a pretty good team, but I think it was a little distressing loss for Amador Valley. And as you said, they're coming off a really strong year here, but they're trying to reload this season and maybe don't quite have the firepower that they had last year.
The Spartans without some of their firepower as well, as Landon Miller again out tonight, missing his second straight game. Spartans also without Deuce Jones-Drew, and of course, it was a couple games ago, Turner Madge broke his leg. But the Spartans, they go up against the Dons tonight from Amador Valley. We bring you this broadcast on tape delay as we bring you to you from the Amador Valley stands. As we do not have any internet here, that's why this broadcast is on tape delay. Looking forward to this one, the Spartans and the Dons. This is the Lemurs Concord GMC pregame show.
My name is Luke Freeman, and we are the GMC truck supplier for DLS Athletics. And I graduated in 2018 from De La Salle, where I played football and rugby. Best victory was probably against St. John's. It was the first game of my senior season, and we came back after a big deficit in the first half and won the game. It doesn't get much better than that feeling to come from behind and end up taking over and winning the game. It's pretty good. It's definitely helped me to get where I wanted to be going to Cal, and definitely helped me with my career and just knowing what you're passionate about, and whatever you're passionate about you can succeed in.
My name's Darren Anderson, and I'm one of the owners of Lemurs GMC. We have been in the community for going on 95 years now. We're one of the oldest businesses in Concord as well as the Bay Area. I am a De La Salle graduate from 1989, and I have 2 sons that are there today. We're very proud to be involved in the De La Salle community, and we want to extend an offer to all De La Salle community members to consider Lemurs when they're either buying a new or used car or having service on their GM vehicle.
The teacher spends more time in the classroom than they do at home. And we go in with demo crews and we tear the classroom up. And we can see that stress. We understand that it's a school site with construction versus a construction site with school.
I consider myself to have been so fortunate to have had Mike Van Pelt, and the whole company to work with. You spared me having to deal with issues. You spared me, you took care of them.
Well, that's our job. We always say that you need to educate kids and take care of facilities, and we need to do the construction and let you do your job.
Schools are the center of people's communities. It's where gathering points in emergencies. It's the center of your neighborhood. It's the whole piece. So it's very important to make sure that we're serving the whole communities that we're working in.
We have a real good crew right now. I tell them every time I get a chance when we get together, I sleep easy at night knowing the crew we have.
The one thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
At BMW Concord, we want to exceed your expectations in every way possible. From our newly reimagined showroom, customer lounge, and service drive to our amazing selection of new BMWs. This is next level luxury. Choose from an exceptional lineup of new BMW electrics, the i4, iX, i5, and i7, our stunning SUVs like the X1, X3, X5, and X7, or our performance BMW M car lineup. More than that, BMW Concord is proud to be a good neighbor in the community and a strong supporter of the De La Salle High School athletic program.
Welcome back here on De La Salle TV, pregame show brought to you by Lemurs Concord GMC. We're speaking with Spartans head coach Justin Allenbaugh as the Spartans go up against Amador Valley tonight. Coach, great stretch to start the year. You guys played to all the non-NCS opponents. Real tough schedule. You go 6-0. You get the bye week. So it seems like everything's feeling good for you guys as far as I know there's some injuries and so forth. But, I mean, how do you guys attack the bye week? I mean, what's some of the things I guess you're looking for from your team here coming out of the bye week? Because I'm sure it's easy for guys, high school kids, to get maybe a little overconfident with this.
You think?
Yeah. So how do you guys attack this as coaches?
We attack the bye. Well, first of all, there are a couple guys that we need to give a little bit of a break to. Let Maya and Wyatt, the guys have been doing a lot of double duty. Jeff, those guys have been out in the field a lot. Give them a little bit of a breather. They still practice. We just limited their contact a little bit. There's a great opportunity for some of the backups to be able to get, a lot of valuable reps. Typically, I don't love bye weeks because, they roll out and that first Monday practice is just a slog. That was not the case last week or this week. We had a good week of practice. We had our first Saturday off the entire year, hopefully, which was nice. Me personally, I got to spend some time with my family, and those guys got to go on college visits and spend some time with their family. So it was nice, but it was really productive. And everybody's dealing with injuries. You don't go through a football season, without injuries. I was happy with some of the guys that have been stepping in for, Mitchell it was 2 really good weeks for him to step in, for Miller. That was a real productive 2 weeks for him. He hadn't gotten a ton of reps coming in, and he was kind of thrown to the fire against Cathedral, and he did a pretty good job. But he showed really well, especially for a sophomore, and we made him call the defenses a good amount and help Bubba out a little bit. To make him grow up a little bit, and he responded well.
That's awesome. And then you guys, of course, are hoping to have 6 more games left before hoping to have an open division state championship matchup. Is there anything as far as phases in your guys' game, whether it's offense, defense, special teams, that you'd like to see you guys really, get better here in these next 6 contests?
All of them. They've talked openly about wanting to win the Open State Championship, and if you're going to win the Open State Championship, you got to be really good at all, at all 3 phases. You got to be firing on offense, firing on defense, firing on special teams, and we had a real challenging stretch. Those are 6 really good teams. I talked to Patrick after his woeful start of 0-3 against 3 really good teams. I'm like, hey man, you're going to go on a run here, and of course they are. It shows the caliber teams we were playing. And to beat those teams, you got to play well, but we still have not played really well. We really haven't. We haven't reached our potential, and there's still a lot of growth that we can have, and that's what we talked about at our team dinner last night. If we want to make a state championship run, we got to play really well, and we haven't done that yet. We need to continue to work on our passing game. Our running game has been solid. Defensively, getting off the field on third down, special teams, we don't have a return for a touchdown this year, and that's a problem. There's still a lot of things that we can grow on. It's not just the typical nitpicky coaching stuff. There is a legitimate growth that we can still have.
What about Amador Valley? I mean, they're 2-5, but they were in a state championship game last year. I mean, they won their first NCS title last year. They've got some talent on offense. I mean, they got a running back that's got over 1,000 yards and had set a school record for touchdowns in the game this year. What do you see from them?
Coach, he does a really good job. They're well coached. They always give us problems whenever we play over there. I think the last time we played over there was 3 years ago. We watched that film. It was a dumpster fire. And a lot of it was due to them. They slow the game down. He knows what he's doing. They play hard. They play physical. They know what they're doing. They're in good position, and you can really tell that they're a well-coached team. And I think it was 8-6 at halftime that we played over there. It's weird. It's like a dark field. It's just a weird place to play. So we'll have a challenge of this giant band. So we'll have a challenge, and we've been talking about the entire time. We have opponents every week, but the opponent that we've really focused on is ourselves, maximizing our own potential and really trying to make sure that we're getting as good as we possibly can. And they didn't take this week or last week lightly because Amador, look at Sarah's record after 3 games. Records can be deceiving. You got to put on the film to watch teams.
All right, looking forward to it. Spartans and Amador Valley coming up. You're watching on De La Salle TV. This is the Lemurs Concord GMC pregame show.
Planning on updating your home? Looking for impressive, beautiful, maintenance-free windows and patio doors? Dolan's features environmentally friendly Fibrex by Anderson at low, affordable prices. 2 times stronger than vinyl, these impressive windows and patio doors won't chip, crack, peel, or rust, and so much more. See the Anderson Fibrex Series 100 at dolanlumber.com. Or better yet, call 1-800-9-DOLANS for a showroom appointment.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Rubino Counseling Services is proud to be celebrating 25 years of treating the mental health needs of teenagers, families, and trauma victims, including first responders in our community. Rubino Counseling Services is owned and operated by De La Salle alumnus Dr. Michael Rubino and Carondelet alumni Erica and Jessica Valley. We want to thank De La Salle for their continued support, and we look forward to working with you for years to come. Remember, call Rubino Counseling Services for any mental health needs at 925-827-9876. Special rates are available for De La Salle and Carondelet families.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project. Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more.
The The business world moves fast. Armanino equips you to embrace change with confidence and agility, propelling you forward with 360-degree business insights and technology to crush the status quo. Armanino. Possible redefined.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
SPM Properties Incorporated, based in Walnut Creek, California, has managed commercial and residential properties in the Bay Area for 30 years. SPM Properties Incorporated offers diverse real estate services, meeting the needs of Contra Costa, Alameda, and Solano counties. Check out their website for available rentals at spmproperties.com.
Trust the funeral directors at Diablo Valley Funeral Home to help you celebrate your loved one's life. Our staff can plan a variety of services and will assist your family no matter your budget, culture, or religion. We serve Concord and the surrounding area with compassion, dignity, and respect, providing full funeral services, cremation, pre-planning, live streaming, digital arrangements, domestic and international shipping. Diablo Valley Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1949. Proud sponsor of De La Salle High School.
Back in Pleasanton at Amador Valley High School, along with Damon Esper, Pat O'Rourke with you. Pleased to have you with us here on De La Salle TV. The Spartans and the Amador Valley Dons. Spartans come in 6-0. The Spartans ranked 7th in the state by Cal High Sports, 5th by High School and SI. Nationally ranked 17th by USA Today, 19th by Max Preps, and 20th in the country by High School and SI. Again, the Spartans 6-0, Amador Valley 2-5. These teams meeting for the 15th time all-time. The Spartans are 14-0 all-time against the Dons. All of those meetings since 2004. In fact, the first meeting in 2004 was the NCS 4A East Bay Championship, which the Spartans won over Amador Valley 41-0. Again, that was the first ever meeting, and Amador had never won an NCS title until last season. Their 10-5 campaign, they won the NCS Division II championship, did the Dons, and they also won a CIF NorCal Bowl win in the Division III AA. They ended up as the runner-up for the state final last year. They come in 2-5 this year. Losses to Vanden, Monterey Trail, Downey of Modesto, Liberty. Wins against Foothill and Dublin, and last week, as Damon mentioned, the loss to San Ramon Valley, a game that was tied at 14 at the half. You get a look at Jaden Jefferson back to return. Kicking off for the Dons is Elliot De La Torre, 6'4", 225-pound senior. Jefferson's had only one return this season. We'll see if he gets a chance here for the Spartans. Spartans again without Deuce Jones-Drew tonight. So Jaden Nicholas is back there with Jefferson on the return. Spartans without Deuce Jones-Drew as well as Landon Miller tonight, and the kickoff is a short one. It is going to bounce at the Spartan 21. Nicholas will pick it up at the 15. Nicholas goes past the 30, the 35-40. Nicholas into Amador territory down the far sideline. Jaden Nicholas takes it the distance. 85 yards on the opening kickoff, and the Spartans take the 6-0 lead.
Well, your strategy there is we don't want Jefferson to beat us. We're going to kick it away from him. We're going to have a little bouncing ball there. The problem is Nicholas is pretty fast himself, and once he got past De La Torre, the kicker near midfield, he had that easily outrunning the rest of the defense.
So what a start for the Spartans. Nicholas, who's had some big kickoff returns, and he's only had 3 kickoff returns, but they've all been long returns, including that 85-yarder for a score. Justin Yorabari to kick the extra point out of the Johnny Borba hold. Tyler Foley, the lawn snapper. 13 seconds into the game.
Yeah, time of possession will not be a big stat today.
The extra point by Yorabari is good. 7-0 Spartans. You're watching Spartans football. This is De La Salle TV.
And it's an 80-yard run by Jaden Nicholas, number 13 for the Spartans.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
13 seconds in, the Spartans have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Jaden Nicholas takes it to the house from 85 yards out, and the Spartans are on the board, and Justin Yorubari will be kicking off to Amador. 10 of his 18 kickoffs have gone for extra points. Back to return, Vincent Majorana, along with Anthony Harrington for the Dons. And this one is going to go into the end zone. So the Spartan defensive line, TJ Finau, Wyatt Ferguson, Maya Tolona, Pele Pasa, the linebackers, Zion Cadet, Bubba Vargas, and Jamo Mitzel getting the start for Landon Miller. The corners, Jaden Jefferson, Dylan Scott, Treshawn Wright, and Emery Spate. The safeties, Amador Valley is quarterbacked by a sophomore, Nico Kovacs, 6'2", 180-pounder. And they also got a really good running back, Vincent Majorana, 5'9", 185-pound senior, who set a school record with 6 touchdowns in a win against rival Foothill this year.
Kovacs won the job over Bradley Cantfield, who's a junior.
And they run it up the middle to start. Dane tackle by the Spartan line. Cadet at the bottom of that pile. It was Tommy Vespi, the other running back. Majorana and Vespi will both handle duties. Anthony Harrington, Tyson Jetter, receivers. The tight end, Elliot De La Torre. The offensive line from left to right, Calvin Albertson, Dakota Da Silva, Yair Espinoza, Jonas Banks, and Jason Larson.
McKay Kennitzer, the starting tight end, hurt last week against San Ramon Valley.
Yeah, tough loss for them. I mean, a senior and who had a touchdown in that game against the Wolves.
Changed a lot. They're reusing different formations than they used earlier on this year, going with 2 running backs instead of 2 tight ends.
And they hand off this time Majorana, his first carry of the ball game. He tries to stretch it outside, but he ends up getting forced out of bounds by Emery Spate and the Spartans, setting up 3rd and long. Spate, 2 solo tackles, 4 assisted tackles last week against Cathedral Catholic, a 35-14 Spartan win.
Majorana is coming close to 1,000 yards, at least according to the Max Prep stats.
Yeah, and they didn't update the San Ramon Valley game last week, so he had 946 going into that game. He also has 216 yards receiving, 12 touchdowns on the ground, 1 through the air for the running back for the Dons.
And he'll show up on the defensive side of the field, too. He's a good athlete.
Kovacs has Majorana to his right.
Here's the strategy is to drag this out as best they can early.
Kovacs rolling to his right side, throws on near the sideline. The pass is going to be, is that intercepted? Yes, it is. Dylan Scott comes up with the interception. Scott read that well and picks it off to give the Spartans great field position at the Amador 30.
I think that's intended for number 2, Tyson Jetter, and Scott able to jump the route. There you see Kovacs.
Great play.
Sorry, it was number 6, the intended receiver, Harrington, but Scott jumps in there and steals that ball.
Terrific play by Scott, his first interception. And the Spartans start at the Amador 30-yard line. First time we get a look at the Spartan offense. And it's a pitch to Jaden Jefferson. Jefferson, the leading rusher for the Spartans, stretches out to the right side and gets forced out of bounds by the Dons free safety, Tyson Jetter. See Jefferson on the run here. He starts with Brady Smith at running back. Dylan Scott, Emery Spate, the receivers. Landon Cook, the tight end. The offensive line, Wyatt Ferguson, Ben Glover, Andrew Stolarczyk, Maya Tolona, Jimmy Rainsford. Braden Knight is the quarterback. Jefferson picks up 6, 2nd down and 4. Knight fakes it to him. Knight with time across the middle. His pass is going to be complete. And into the end zone is Dylan Scott. He gets the interception, and he now gets the touchdown catch after that interception. Spartans lead it 13-0.
Results in a Spartan touchdown.
Yeah, everything coming up. Dylan right there for the Spartans. Scott has been their best receiver as well. And he had 2 options here to go to. Nicholas was actually open deeper but he's going to Scott all the way, right in there into the belly, and Scott is able to outrun Harrington for the end zone.
The Spartans extra point team has been on the field as many plays as the Spartan offense. This is their second try at an extra point again. The lawn snapping from Foley, the holding by Borba, the extra point by Urabari is good. 14-0 Spartans. We've played 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You're watching De La Salle TV.
And the hometown Dons, 0. Now we have a moment here. The snack bar is open with lots of good.
The business world moves fast. Armanino equips you to embrace change with confidence and agility, propelling you forward with 360-degree business insights and technology to crush the status quo. Armanino, possible redefined.
Get a look at Vincent Majorana back to return for the Dons. Johnny Borba is now kicking off for the Spartans. He has 14 touchbacks in his 17 kickoffs this year. And it looks like he's going to get another one.
I like Majorana. One, he's a terrific player, but also he wears that elbow guard on the left elbow, so he's real easy to pick out on the field.
Well, it helps them in these black uniforms that they have. Sometimes they're not the easiest to read as far as...
Hey, they got white numbers on them. That's all.
That's right.
We're not pulling that Cal High stuff from a few years ago.
It's not like the lighting is perfect out here either, so it's nice that you have the white numbers, or else, yeah, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So here's the other quarterback, Bradley Canfield, out there now. And Canfield will hand off. Majorana tries to run over the right side, but he is tackled by Wyatt Ferguson, continuing his excellent year.
So Canfield split the time in the opener against Vanden, got some time early in the season before Kovacs emerged as a starter. Last week you didn't see him. The week before you didn't see him. So this is his first action at quarterback in a couple weeks. He's been their punter as well.
16 of 34 passing, 298 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions for Canfield this year. 4 rushes, 28 yards. 2nd down and 7 for the Amador offense. And he'll hand off. This is Anthony Harrington on the end around, trying to run over the right side, and he meets Bubba Vargas and the rest of the Spartan defense. Vargas, another outstanding game last week against Cathedral. 3 solo tackles, 4 assisted tackles, 2 tackles for a loss.
Vargas on the tackle for the Spartans.
So they'll run some sweep stuff like that, give it to Harrington. They also will run these bubble screen passes, but they have the running backs be deeper, so they're technically laterals, but it's that same kind of action, but they like to get the ball deeper to the running back, so the running back has more options and kind of can go where he feels he can best gain yardage.
Yeah, you mentioned Harrington. That was his 10th carry this year. They also got Tyson Jetter can run the ball. He's got 7 carries, 84 yards, another receiver that can run it. They've got 3rd down and 3 with trips to the left of Canfield. He's looking left and comes back the other way, trying to set up a screen, and the pass is going to fall incomplete.
Majorana took the hits without getting the benefit of getting the ball.
Yeah. So a 3 and out for the Dons. Their first possession on 3rd down, they threw an interception. So they're looking for their first down this game after 2 possessions. Spartans have had 1 possession. They started with the football on a kick return, but Jaden Nicholas took it the distance, 85-yard kick return for a touchdown. Dylan Scott, after coming up with an interception, a 24-yard touchdown reception. 2 plays later, Jaden Jefferson's going to let this punt bounce. Canfield is also the punter, and this ball bounces and picked up by Amador inside the Spartan 45-yard line.
Down the ball for the Dons.
Muniz downing it.
At the 43-yard line.
So Spartans, who started at the Amador 30, the first time the offense took the field, now will start at the Amador 40, or at their own 43-yard line. 14-0. We've played almost 4.5 minutes. Brady Smith in the backfield with Greg Jones. And it's going to go to Smith with Jones blocking. Smith off tackle on the left. Outraces an ankle tackle. Got the first down and more inside Amador territory. He goes all the way inside the Dons 30-yard line. He stayed in bounds, and Brady Smith, who's had some big runs this year, picks up another one.
Yeah, it gets to the outside quickly, has that speed, that extra gear. Braden Sobrero eventually will bring him down. That's Sobrero, number 56 right there. You see Smith stumbles for a second all the way to the 29.
Here's Knight throwing across the middle. He's got Cook. Cook makes a catch and is finally taken down inside the Amador 5-yard line.
Cook for a Spartan first down.
And the Spartans a few yards away from getting their third score of this game as you see Cook wide open across the middle. And the tackle eventually made by the strong safety Ian Simpson.
That's that one play they run Cook on, kind of that tight end post down the middle.
For Cook, his 8th catch of the season, surpassing his total from last year. Jones and Smith split behind Knight on 1st and goal from the 4. It's Knight throwing, looking right, back corner of the end zone. Pass, Cook catches, touchdown, Spartans.
All right, I retract my statement that that's the only route they send Cook on.
They send him to the back corner of the end zone, and he makes it 20-0 De La Salle.
Well, as we said at the open, this is going to be a tough night for the Dons against the Spartan team. De La Salle, of course, back on top of the Bay Area, and Amador coming off the great year last year with just a ton of injuries, but they still got a chance to go to the playoffs if they can close out their season with a couple of wins, but tonight they're playing a little shorthanded.
Extra point try is good by Urabari to make it 21-0 De La Salle. We will keep it right here. Spartans go 3 plays, 57 yards in a minute 27. You had the 28-yard run by Brady Smith, the 25-yard pass play from Knight to Cook, and then Knight finds Cook again for the 4-yard touchdown reception. Nicholas, Scott, and Cook, the 3 touchdown scorers for the Spartans in this start as we're yet to reach the midway point of the opening quarter. 6:14 to go in the first.
And we're going to get our first look at Nehemiah Fungula here. Number 4 for Amador Valley is back on the far side of the field along with Menorah.
And I should mention that was Cook's first touchdown catch of the year. He had 1 touchdown catch last year. Urabari back to kicking off.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Mayorana.
Mayorana.
I said Menorah.
And Mayorana catches this one. They say he was out of the end zone, so he runs it ahead and bounces off a few guys, goes outside the right, breaks another ankle tackle, and finally taken down by Mateo Ratto on the far side of the field near the Spartan sideline.
Yeah, it kind of looked from here like he might have been inside the goal line, but we got a let's go from the white hat there, and a nice return there out for about 29 or 30 yards. The referee is Jordan Smith, by the way. Barry Collins, the umpire. Todd Bays, the headlinesman. Will Minyard, the line judge. And Dennis Puppo is the back judge.
Kovacs back in at quarterback. The sophomore Nico Kovacs, 71% is his completion percentage. 1,053 yards this year. He hands off and immediately met is Mayorana. And that is Maya Tolona who greets him in the backfield.
Tolona introducing himself there.
I mean, he missed a couple games, came back last week and got 1.5 tackles for a loss, and here's another one for Tolona.
He's coming from the interior on that one. He was lined up as a tackle. Pasa and Ferguson also back there, but Tolona Mr. Enthusiasm after bringing the running back down.
The 6'2", 305-pound senior, the Cal commit, makes it 2nd down and 11 as Kovacs looks to the sideline. Mayorana behind him in the backfield, and he's going to come throw it near side. Anthony Harrington makes the catch, and he's tackled immediately by Jefferson. Harrington came in, 38 catches, 697 yards. Receiving 18.3 yards per catch, by far the leading receiver for this Dons team.
Nice coverage here. It's a 5-yard pickup. And you see Jefferson gets him wrapped up and down on the ground.
Makes it 3rd down and 5 to go for the Dons.
Again, they're trying to take their time on offense, but it hasn't made much difference here early on.
Yeah. Coach Allenbaugh did mention that, how they'll try to slow the game down and use up the play clock. And they've done just that with this offset eye behind Kovacs. And he's dropping back to throw. Now he steps out of the pocket, tries to get back in the pocket and passes off Majorana, but Majorana can't dodge Jefferson in the Spartans defense. He goes down for a big loss.
Yeah, there was a stumble there by Kovacs, but he was in trouble this whole play. You know, that way isn't good, that way isn't good, and so he finally finds his outlet, but his outlet is about 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage when he catches the ball. So they end up losing 5. Or 4 maybe, which is a generous spot.
Spartans defense been so good all year, but really good on third down. Opponents now under 20% on third down this year. Amador's 0 for 3 tonight, and this is not a good punt. It goes out of bounds towards the Amador cheerleaders, and the Spartans will have the football inside Don's territory.
Kind of towards us.
Yes.
Looks like it'll be at the 50. So once again, De La Salle will be working with a short field, 20-yard punt.
That seems like a generous spot.
Yeah, and 3:40 in the first quarter. We're talking about how they're trying to slow the game down, where they're slowing it down in terms of 30 seconds per play or whatever. But the reality is if you're down 28-0 or worse at the end of the first quarter, you know, what are you achieving?
So going in over to the left side is Cook. Remember, he had the touchdown catch on the last possession. Spate over there with him. Jefferson in the backfield with Knight. McCall in as an H-back on the left side, and it's going to be Knight throwing on the play action. He rolls out to his left, throws it towards the far sideline. That pass is caught. There's his target again, Landon Cook. The last 3 plays for the Spartans have been pass plays from Knight to Cook.
Yeah, Vespi with the pressure that time, but just not able to get home. Here you'll see him, the linebacker comes in, gets good hole and penetration here, but McCall able to keep his quarterback clean, and then over the other end, Cook catches it.
Yeah, McCall buys Knight a little bit extra time to make that play downfield. Jamal Johnson-Lucas in the backfield with Jefferson, and it's Knight running the option to the right. He gives the pitch to Jefferson. Jefferson uses that speed and goes outside, out of bounds, inside the Dons' 30-yard line.
Nice pitch out to Jefferson, out to the side.
And it's another Spartan first down.
Result of the Spartan first down.
As you said, simple option play here. Nehemiah Fungula and Tyson Jetter chase Jefferson out of bounds, but Spartans are already down to the 28-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the Dons' 28. Jefferson still in the backfield to the left of Knight. Trips to the left side with Cook in the slot. Knight stepping up to throw again, looking for the deep ball in the end zone, and it is going to be incomplete. No, they ruling catch. The ball came out at the end. The official ruling touchdown as Emery Spate came up with it, and the Spartans lead it 27-0.
It's completed, and that results in another De La Salle Spartans.
I'm surprised they ruled that a touchdown. The ball came out. Spate seemed like a little surprised after they made that touchdown signal.
We'll see it here again. It's kind of a very airy ball there with Harrington on defense. He does get a foot on it. Now you only have to have 1 foot come in, but that's what you're talking about. The ball looked like it came out on the landing and probably should have been called incomplete.
The extra point by Urabari. He is no good this time, and it stays 27-0. De La Salle, 3:16 to go in the opening quarter. You're watching Spartan football on De La Salle TV. Spartan offense has only been on the field for 8 plays, but De La Salle leads it 27-0 here in the opening quarter. 3:16 to go in the quarter as Johnny Borba is kicking off again for De La Salle.
107 yards in that 8 plays.
This one is going to be returnable for Majorana inside his own 5-yard line. Majorana runs into traffic and is taken down. Looked like Tyler Foley might have been in on the stop for the Spartans. Mateo Ratto also there.
This time Amador Valley will get at the 15. So basically their worst field position of this very long first quarter for the Dons.
Yes, they've had the ball 3 times. They've ran just 9 plays, looking for their first down of this game at their own 15-yard line. And it's Canfield back in at quarterback. He hands off and nowhere to go for Amador Valley. Wyatt Ferguson there on the stop along with Maya Talona. Talona helping up Majorana on the carry there.
Looks like they lost a yard.
27-0 Spartans. Jaden Nicholas, 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Dylan Scott, 24-yard touchdown catch. Landon Cook, 4-yard touchdown catch. And the most recent touchdown, Emery Spate, a 28-yard touchdown catch. 3 touchdown passes for Braden Knight. Off his back foot, Canfield throws it up along the sideline into the Spartan bench to make it 3rd and 11.
Harrington in the area there. Canfield off his back foot almost at the goal line. Remember the line of scrimmage there is the 14. He's getting way back there to throw that one.
Knight, the 3 touchdown passes, he came in with 2 touchdown passes on the year. So more tonight than he had in the first 6 games. He's now got 9 touchdown passes in his Spartan career. And he's been throwing the ball well for the Spartans in the most recent games coming into tonight. It's 3rd down and 11 for Amador with 2:29 to go in the opening quarter.
Canfield was up under center on that one snap, but back in the shotgun now, and somebody was early there.
So whistle blows it dead. And that's going to move Amador back another 5 yards. Again, 3rd down, Spartan defense this year. Opponents are 14 of 68 against the Spartans on 3rd down coming in tonight. That's now 14 of 71 with tonight, just 20.5%. Last year, Spartan defense was very good, and opponents were 34% on 3rd down. To give you an idea how good that 20% number is coming into tonight.
Good look at Canfield there.
Canfield throwing, and his pass behind his intended target. He was looking for Harrington.
I think Possum might have gotten a paw on that one, on the pass rush from the quarterback's left. At any rate, the Dons will once again punt.
Pasa, 5'10", 215-pound senior. Him and TJ Finau done a very good job at the defensive end spots for the Spartans after they lost talented defensive ends from last year's team. This punt's going to Jefferson, but it's not going to make it to him. It's going to bounce well shy of him and bounce at the Amador 35-yard line, take a Spartan bounce. And this punt's going to be less than 20 yards.
Canfield's thrown 3 passes. He's punted 4 times.
Or 3 times, right?
That's the, is that the 4th punt?
Because the first interception on the first possession.
Oh yeah, that was an interception. Never mind. It's only 3 punts. 3 passes, 3 punts.
We'll monitor it.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted on that.
32-yard line is where the Spartans start. Their second possession, they start at the Amador 30. They have a 4-touchdown lead. Braden Knight, 3 touchdown passes. He's got Jamal Johnson Lucas to his left. He's got a bunch set to his right. He pitches to Lucas, and it's a reverse coming the other way. And this is Spate. Spate trying to turn it upfield. Makes a move, somehow gets away from a couple of defenders, and finally gets taken down by a couple of different Dons, including Elias Muniz.
See, Spade kept this play going quite a bit, and he's able to slip through the attempted tackle of number 55, Jonas Banks. Caden Kelleher was involved there too.
On 2nd and 5, Knights throwing, and there's Calvin McCall making the reception, but he gets tackled immediately by the Dons and Nehemiah Fungula.
Nice pass to McCall is complete.
You see Fungula coming up here. He's ready to make a play at the line of scrimmage. They call him Nemo. And he went right by the block and easily brings down McCall.
Loss of 1 on the play with Fungula's tackle. 3rd and 6 for the Spartans.
3rd down and 6 yards to go for the De La Salle offense. And Amador looks like they jumped. Knight has utilized that hard count with effectiveness this year as he draws the Dons offsides.
Tommy Vespi on the far side looks like he might have been the one who took the bait.
So it makes it a 3rd down and 1 for De La Salle. This could be the final play of the opening quarter, dominated by the Spartans. Johnson Lucas and Greg Jones are the backs, split behind Knight. And he goes to Jones. Jones gets the 1st down, tackled by Amador's Jackson Crucy.
Jackson Crucy on the tackle.
Jones came in, 15 carries, 64 yards on the season, including a touchdown. He picks up the 1st down. From inside the 20, they will hand off, and this is Jones. Jones cuts it across the field, takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans, Greg Jones. The 5th touchdown of the game for the Spartans on the final play of the opening quarter. It's 33-0.
Almost like they rushed to get that last one in there. Jones with the 18-yard run. There you see it, he goes right. Then he sees the hole open up, Ferguson helping to open that up, and he cuts around, gets by Vespi, countering the other way, and in for the touchdown.
5 plays, 32 yards, and a minute 58. Greg Jones' 2nd touchdown, or 4 plays, 4 plays, 32 yards?
Yeah. No, I was saying they were going for 2.
Yeah, okay, going for 2 here with Knight taking the snap. He's got Jamal Johnson-Lucas with him. He hands it to him, and Johnson-Lucas gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They make up for the missed extra point on the touchdown before, and they make it 35-0 after 1 quarter of play. Get a look again here at Jamal Johnson-Lucas getting the 2-point conversion. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Spartan football. This is De La Salle TV.
Lots of goodies. For tonight, we've got Chick-fil-A down at the snack bar. Got porky pizza, couple noodles, hot, cold drinks, candy, ice cream, chips, and a lot of...
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
Justin Urabari kicking off for the Spartans. Spartans now up 35-0. They get the touchdown run by Greg Jones, a 2-point conversion run by Jamal Johnson-Lucas. Now we start the 2nd quarter with Urabari's kickoff. And Vincent Majorana lets Fungula take it in front of him. Fungula has to do everything to not fall on the ground, and he's going to get tackled inside his own 10-yard line. He looked like he jumped in front of Majorana to take that kickoff, and after he did that, he kind of bumped into him here, and you see the
knee never went down. Kind of like a right fielder cutting in front of a center fielder there or something.
Ends up way back at the 8-yard line of the Dons, so their worst field position of the night. This their 5th possession of the evening, looking for their first down. It's Kovacs back in there, and he is rushing the end zone, tries to get away from it, and he does. I mean, at least out of the end zone. He's getting sacked, though, by TJ Finau. Pele Pasa back there as well on that sack.
Yeah. They had a play in the last couple of weeks where he almost got tackled for safety, and Kovacs had to dive back across the goal line and barely got the ball out across to avoid the safety.
Just underway in the second quarter, over 11 minutes to go till halftime. Spartans up by that 35-0 count. Majorana in the end zone, the deep back. They'll give it to him. Maya Tolona hits him immediately. Maybe he gets a yard back, but here we are, 3rd and long again for the Dons offense.
I know we're not live, but can I give you the Dodgers update? Ohtani, 3 home runs, 6 innings, 2 hits. Jeez. Well, I'm positive he's the only pitcher to hit 3 home runs in a playoff game.
Yes. It's incredible. More home runs than the Brewers have hits that he's allowed.
Plus 10 strikeouts.
So it's 3rd and 14 for Amador. Majorana deep behind the sophomore quarterback Nico Kovacs, 6'2", 180-pounder. Takes a snap behind center, hands it off immediately to Vespi. And Vespi gets some breathing room before this upcoming punt.
Bubba Vargas will come in here and make a nice play, as he often does, wrapping him up.
Vargas, the leading tackler on the Spartan team, came in 17 solo, 18 assisted tackles on the year, including 7.5 tackles for a loss this year.
All right, now it's the 4th punt.
Canfield punting from the back of his end zone. And now this time he kicks it towards the Amador bench. It does take a Don's bounce at about their 34 and goes out of bounds near the 40, but Spartans again will get it inside Amador territory.
One of the coaches fielded the ball there for the Don's sideline. Looks like it's on the 37, so 30-yard punt. 9:17 left, and things just aren't getting any better for the Dons right now.
Spartans, 5 touchdowns. The offense has had 4 possessions. The other touchdown came on the opening kickoff of the game. Jaden Nicholas returned at 85 yards. Brady Smith and Jaden Jefferson are the running backs behind Knight, who takes a snap behind center. And it's a pitch to Jefferson with Smith blocking. Jefferson speeds to the outside and is forced out of bounds inside the 25. And he actually stayed on his feet there and took it further inside Don's territory, takes it into the red zone.
So the hole at the C gap, and then Jefferson gets to the outside, cuts inside, and a man had a shot at him but couldn't quite get him before he was finally run out of bounds by Yair Espinosa. It was Jeter, I think, who had the shot at getting Jefferson out earlier.
Pickup of 22. He came in 466 rushing yards this year, averaging 8.5 yards a carry and 5 touchdowns. Smith is the lone back in the game with Knight right now. 3 receivers to his left. Knight crumbs across the middle, and his pass dropped. Incomplete, intended for Cook.
I think that was a design play that was intended to look like a not design play. I'm not sure here. Smith is not where he's supposed to be if that's what was supposed to be happening. And the ball was deflected behind the line of scrimmage by one of the Amador players.
Yeah, definitely something looked off there. It's 2nd down and 10.
The weird and wacky, as Marv Albert used to do on Letterman.
And Jefferson back there. It goes to Smith. Smith moves the pile down towards the 10-yard line.
Over the 10-yard line.
Caden Kelleher, one of those on the stop for Cal.
I think Trent Goldsworthy wearing 38 was in there too.
6'2", 180-pound sophomore Goldsworthy. His older brother, Cole Goldsworthy, is one of the players hurt for Amador as they've had their share of injuries this year. It's third down, and it's Knight keeping it himself. Knight goes over the left side, and Knight falls into the end zone for the touchdown. He had 2 rushing touchdowns last week against Cathedral. He gets one here, the 6th touchdown of the night for the Spartans. It's 41-0 with 7:57 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Knight is, we keep saying the same thing. He's not quite like some of the running De La Salle quarterbacks over the years, but he's showing it off and is doing more of it this season and the last few games. And that's a design play. He's going to keep it all the way, take a shot, and able to kind of drag himself into the end zone despite the best efforts of Ian Simpson.
And Justin Urabari converts this extra point. He's 4 of 5 tonight. The Spartans lead at 42-0. 7:55 to go in the first half. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
Take this break in the action and head on down to the Amador Valley Snack Bar. They always serve you porky pizza down there. Get your hot porky pizza.
Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more.
Urabari kicks off, and it's going to be Majorana returning the kickoff for the Dons. He hits past the 20-yard line, and one of the better returns of the night for Amador. He goes to the 27-yard line before he was tackled by Jonas Ebding, who's a little slow getting up for the Spartans. Amador still looking for their first down of this game. This going to be their 6th possession of the contest. Majorana to the right. And it's Canfield faking it to him and throwing. He makes a completion, and that is Vespi on the reception. 6', 200-pound junior. Picks up about 5. As you see Treshawn Wright make the initial stop.
32-yard line.
2nd down and 5 for the Amador offense.
A little more tempo here.
Handoff. Majorana runs over the right side. He gets good yardage. Somehow stays on his feet. Cadet tries to bring him down. He can't. And Majorana's going to take it the distance. 68 yards on the touchdown run for Vincent Majorana, and the Dons are on the board.
Well, we told you this guy is one of the best athletes on this team, and boy, was that a terrific run. Couple Spartans, as you said, had chances at him. Just a straight sort of off tackle, off tight end run here. Good blocking. Saw one Spartan with an arm on him. There's the miss.
He might have went out of bounds there. And here's where Cadet had a chance on him. And
Cadet almost gets taken out by his teammate on that, though.
Elliot Delatorre in the extra point, and the hold never went down for him, and this one is going to get blown up unless they pull out more theatrics here. And finally going down is the holder, Tyson Jetter. So it stays 42-6. 7:01 to go in the first half. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
With 7 minutes and 1 second left.
Navigating the business world is fraught with dangers. As your guide, Armanino provides the insights, clarity, and strategy you need to succeed. You won't just win today, you'll redefine the game. Armanino. Possible. Redefined.
Vincent Majorana with the 68-yard touchdown run for Amador Valley, and they get on the board after a 42-0 start by the Spartans. The Dons Did not have a first down until that possession. 2 plays, 73 yards, and 46 seconds.
In fact, that run was their first down.
Yes.
Well, the Spartans' defense, of course, no doubt was having dreams of yet another no offensive touchdown game there, and not to be, as Meyer Rana with the big play.
Keeps them humbled here as the Spartans return the kickoff from the 25 and get out to about the 30-yard line. Let's see who had that return.
I'm not sure who had it.
Not.
Could have been Pasa. Pasa's over on that side on the kickoff returns.
Spartans will start at their own 33.
Ryan Mello on the tackle for the Dons.
De La Salle 42, Amador Valley 6. Along with Damon Esper, Pat O'Rourke with you. Tim Banks, our director. Tony Dickert, our cameraman upstairs. And the Spartans with a new quarterback out there. That's Jackson Lofton. He's going to run it over the left side. Lofton puts the ball on the outside hand and takes it out to about the 45-yard line for a Spartan first down.
When we got the 2 deep from Justin Allenbaugh this week, we noted that Lofton was listed as the backup instead of Costello. So that's his first play of the season. And he gets out there for a nifty little run out to about the 45.
12-yard pickup for Jackson Lofton, 5'9", 175-pound junior running the Spartan offense.
We've got several backups out there on the line as well.
And it's going to be a handoff to Brady Smith. Smith runs over the right side. Smith gets into the Amador secondary, makes a couple more miss. Further inside Amador territory, finally gets taken down inside the 30-yard line. You can see why Brady Smith averages 12.7 yards per carry.
Here you go, back to the simple, pulling guards on that, the option. Smith gets outside all the way down to the 28 on this, and he slipped at least 3 tackles on the way.
27-yard carry for Smith, and the Spartans now with the split backs behind Lofton, the junior quarterback. His first series here after Braden Knight had played all the snaps at quarterback before this possession. Lofton will hand off to Smith, and Smith gets tackled immediately, made by the Dons' Braden Sobrero.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6 from the Amador 24-yard line.
You see Smith, Sobrero, good penetration along the outside. Smith able to drive him forward for some yardage, but not much.
Second.
And movement.
2nd and 6. And the Spartans back 5 yards.
Ball moved back 5 yards. Repeat, second down.
Second down and 11 for the Spartan offense. As Damon mentioned, number of reserves out there.
A couple of them. It's a mix on the line.
Alex Lord and a receiver as they give the handoff to Pape, and Pape gets tackled after a short game. Fungala with the stop. It's the first carry of the game for Judah Pape.
Judah popped the ball carrier for the Spartans.
Pape came into this contest, 8 carries, 49 yards on the season.
And Vivo from Gula on the tackle for the Dons.
So it's 3rd and 5 for the Spartans from the Amador 23-yard line. Almost hitting the 4-minute mark in this second quarter. Jackson Lofton keeps it himself. Lofton has a first down and more. He's inside the 10, breaks a couple ankle tackles, looking for the goal line, and he'll be tackled just shy of the goal line. An impressive run for junior Jackson Lofton.
Yeah, and that's the hard cuts that you're used to seeing from a De La Salle quarterback running the option. Breaks the tackle there. Jeter finally able to pull him down, but very close to the goal line, right there at the 1.
22-yard pickup for Lofton to make it 1st and goal from the 1. Spartans looking for their 7th touchdown of this first half. Looks like Greg Jones and Judah Pape will be the running backs here.
Spartans won 56-0 in 2010 against Amador, 69-14 in the NCS playoffs in 2019. I think those are the biggest two wins.
This is Pape getting the carry. Pape plowing forward. He's got the touchdown. Judah Pape scores from 1 yard out to make it 48-6 Spartans.
For the Spartan score.
First touchdown of the year for Pape.
So actually there were two 56-0s in 2010 and 2014. So those are the biggest by point differential.
Urabari's extra point try is good to make it 49-6. A 43 Spartan lead with 3:02, 43-point Spartan lead with 3:02 to go in the first half. We will keep it right here. That was a 6-play, 67-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 59 seconds.
So we were talking about Amador. It comes in 2-5. They'll be 2-6 after tonight, but they have an off week, and then they host Monte Vista and are at Cal High, and they can still make it into the playoffs with at least one win in those two games.
And in the last 7 NCS postseasons, Amador Valley has qualified for the playoffs. That's 7 straight postseasons. Again, there was no postseason in 2020. As the kickoff was going to be returned here from inside the 5-yard line, and it's Fungalo who's got the return. He makes a couple guys miss and finally gets brought down by Emery Spate shy of the 25-yard line.
Fungalo seems to feel like he missed an opportunity on that one, pounding the artificial turf here. Nehemiah very upset with himself, but he's getting a lot of pats on the sideline. Just look at him, you can see he is an athlete. I mean, he is a big, broad-shouldered young man.
6'1", 185-pound senior. Empty backfield for the Dons here. Kovacs across the middle, his pass incomplete, batted down nicely in the middle of the field by sophomore Jamo Mitzel.
Intended for Harrington there, and yeah, terrific play by Mitzel.
Spartans happy with what Mitzel's been able to do, filling in for Landon Miller at the linebacker spot.
24-yard line.
Miller out tonight. Could still be maybe another few weeks before he returns.
As you said at the top, Spartans have finished the tough part of their schedule, so they'll just want him back healthy for the playoffs.
Yeah, they can afford to be patient. Empty set again with 3 of the 5 receivers to the left. Here's a pass across the middle. That's going to be caught. And going down after making the catch was Anthony Harrington. That is an Amador Valley first down.
That's a terrific pass by Kovacs there. It looks like he missed low, but it's actually intentional. It's down where only his guy can get that ball. Very high-level pass there for the sophomore.
Again, he came in a completion percentage of 71%, 1,053 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And he threw those three interceptions in the first 2 games of the year. Went without an interception for 4 straight games. He did throw one last week against San Ramon Valley. As Harrington goes in motion to the left side, so 3 receivers over there. They'll hand the ball off. Majorana makes a man miss, takes it between the tackles, and gets stopped shy of the 45-yard line. Looks like Greg Jones in on the stop.
Kind of an extreme version of the draw play there. It took a long time to get to the handoff. He fakes the screen out to Harrington, then turns around, hands it to Majorana. And there you see Jones finish off the tackle.
Spartans up 49-6, 1:36 and counting to go in the first half. Don scored on their last possession. This offset eye, Kovacs on a short drop, wants to throw near sideline, pass complete. That's his guy Harrington again inside Spartan territory, and another Don's first down.
For another Amador Valley first down.
And again, we're starting to see some of the backups out there. The tackle there for De La Salle was by number 85, Casey Flores.
From the Spartans, 47-yard line.
After Harrington got out of bounds, the clock stopped with 1:26 to go in the half.
Don's already on the board, but they would love to get something here, obviously.
Kovacs deeper drop, comes back near sideline. Another good throw. He finds Harrington, who's forced out of bounds again by Flores.
And they don't care that the De La Salle second stringers are in there.
Yeah, they'll take it. 9-yard pickup.
Brings up a second down and 1.
1:21 to go in the half. Amador with all 3 of their timeouts.
And it would be silly to kick a field goal. I really mean that. You should be going for the touchdown no matter what. But their kicker, De La Torre, made a 48-yarder or 2 weeks ago, I think.
Wow. Here's Harrington coming in motion our way out with the offset eye. Kovacs looking his direction, and he escapes the pocket, comes across the other side of the field and makes a terrible pass, and it's intercepted by J-Mo Mitzel. He comes up with the interception with 1:14 to go in the half.
Yeah, my goodness. After such a beautiful pass on the other one, he changes his mind late on this. He's looking to get to the sideline. Then he has a chance to run here maybe, and he decides, I can hit that ball, and trying to get De La Torre there, and so instead it's Mitzel with the interception.
Second interception of the game for the Spartans. They picked off the third play of the game for Amador Valley. Dylan Scott came away with an interception. Spartans have it at their own 33 with 1:14 to go in the half. Kovacs with a mistake that he probably won't make next year or his senior year, but in his sophomore season, makes a mistake here to give the Spartans the ball back. Spartans keep it on the ground with Jamal Johnson-Lucas.
5 on the play.
Spartans, of course, up by 43, not in a real big hurry here.
I think you're going to see one more handoff, and that'll be it. And now it's a whole lot of the backups on the line out there.
Pelosi in at quarterback. We saw Jackson Lofton before. Pelosi now in there for the Spartans, and he will kneel on it.
That's correct.
So that takes us to halftime, and the terrific Amador Valley Band will perform here at halftime. It's all Spartans, 49-6 in favor of De La Salle. At the break, you're watching Spartans football. This is De La Salle TV.
8:09.
At BMW Concord, we want to exceed your expectations in every way possible. From our newly reimagined showroom, customer lounge, and service drive to our amazing selection of new BMWs, this is next level luxury. Choose from an exceptional lineup of new BMW electrics, the i4, iX, i5, and i7, our stunning SUVs like the X1, X3, X5, and X7, or our performance BMW M car lineup. More than that, BMW Concord is proud to be a good neighbor in the community and a strong supporter of the De La Salle High School athletic program.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project. Transform your house into the home of your dreams. Trusted by homeowners for over 40 years. Carey Brothers Design and Build Remodeling. Experience, integrity, results.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
The one thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
My name's Luke Freeman, and we are the GMC truck supplier for DLS Athletics. And I graduated in 2018 from De La Salle, where I played football and rugby. Best victory was probably against St. John's. It was the first game of my senior season, and we came back after a big deficit in the first half and won the game. It doesn't get much better than that feeling to come from behind and end up taking over and winning the game. It's pretty good. It's definitely helped me to get where I wanted to be, going to Cal, and definitely helped me with my career and just knowing what you're passionate about, and whatever you're passionate about you can succeed in.
My name's Darren Anderson, and I'm one of the owners of Lemurs GMC. We have been in the community for going on 95 years now. We're one of the oldest businesses in Concord as well as the Bay Area. I am a De La Salle graduate from 1989, and I have two sons that are there today. We're very proud to be involved in the De La Salle community, and we want to extend an offer to all De La Salle community members to consider Lemurs when they're either buying a new or used car or having service on their GM vehicle.
There's a lifetime of beautiful outdoor living waiting for you at Dolan's. It's fiber-on decking for easy, carefree living. Why choose this durable composite? There's an amazing choice of colors. The rich look of multi-chromatic exotic hardwood. It resists splintering, rotting, and cracking with really low maintenance. See the colors and learn more at dolanlumber.com. See the real fiber-on at Dolan's Home Improvement Centers.
Is your home too hot or too cold? Call Carlos Insulation Incorporated. We specialize in fast, affordable insulation that keeps you comfortable year-round.
Call 925-207-9469 or visit carlosinsulation.com. Comfort starts here. California license number 1013211.
Trust the funeral directors at Diablo Valley Funeral Home to help you celebrate your loved one's life. Our staff can plan a variety of services and will assist your family no matter your budget, culture, or religion. We serve Concord and the surrounding area with compassion, dignity, and respect, providing full funeral services, cremation, pre-planning, live streaming, digital arrangements, domestic and international shipping. Diablo Valley Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1949. Proud sponsor of De La Salle High School.
It's halftime at Amador Valley High School. That means time for the Amador Valley Band to perform at halftime. As you can see, 49-6 the score in favor of De La Salle. Spartans got things going very quickly. In the opening kickoff, Jaden Nicholas returned it 85 yards to make it 7-0 after the Justin Urabari extra point. That was 13 seconds into the game. 3 plays later, Dylan Scott came up with an interception, sending up the Spartans at the Amador 30-yard line. 2 plays later, it was Braden Knight finding Scott for a 24-yard touchdown catch to make it 14-0 after the extra point. 2 plays, 30 yards in 42 seconds. After an Amador 3-and-out, Spartans took over at their own 43-yard line. This time it took them 3 plays to get in the end zone. After Braden Knight found Landon Cook for a 25-yard catch, Knight pass to Cook again, this time in the back corner of the end zone, a 4-yard touchdown catch for Cook, his first of the year. The extra point made it 21-0, 3 plays, 57 yards in a minute 27. After another Don's 3-and-out, Spartans took over at midfield with 3:40 to play in the first quarter. Again, it took them 3 plays to find the end zone. Braden Knight found Emery Spade across the middle for a 28-yard touchdown catch. The ball came out at the end of that play, but it was ruled a touchdown for Spade. 3 plays, 50 yards in just 24 seconds. It was 27-0 Spartan lead after the extra point was missed. This was over 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Excuse me, Amador again went 3-and-out, giving the Spartans the ball back with 1:58 to play in the quarter at the Amador 32-yard line. 4 plays later, the Spartans were in the end zone. This time it was a Greg Jones 18-yard touchdown run to make it 33-0. A 2-point conversion run by Jamal Johnson Lucas made it 35-0. 4-play, 32-yard drive that took a minute 58. That Jones touchdown, the final play of the opening quarter. After the Dons went 3-and-out to open the second quarter, Spartans got the ball back again inside Amador territory at the Dons 37. Jaden Jefferson had a 22-yard run. A few plays later, it was Braden Knight, a 9-yard touchdown run to make it 42-0 after the extra point. 4 plays, 37 yards in a minute 22. Amador took over at their own 27-yard line after the ensuing kickoff, and 2 plays later, it was Vincent Majorana who leads this Amador team in touchdowns. He scores a 68-yard touchdown run, really a terrific run for Majorana. 2 plays, 73-yard drive, took 46 seconds. The extra point was never attempted as they could not cleanly get the hold down, so it was 42-6 at that point. Spartans put in their reserves. Jackson Lofton ran the offense for this next possession. They would go 6 plays, 67 yards. Lofton had a nice 22-yard run to set up Judah Pape's 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point made it 49-6. 6-play, 67-yard drive in 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Amador Valley was moving the football in their final possession of the first half. They got inside Spartan territory, but from the De La Salle 38, Nico Kovac's pass was intercepted by Jamo Mitchell, second Spartan interception of the first half, and the Spartans would run a couple plays before halftime, and that's where we stand right now. De La Salle 49, Amador Valley 6 at the break.
La Vie en Rose. All right, we'll give you some stats. This is a terrific band. You mentioned it, but there's like 200 members. We got the grand piano out there. Looks like 20 vibes players, xylophones. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
De La Salle ended up with 24 offensive plays in the first half for 277 yards. That includes that kneel down at the end. Amador Valley, 118 yards on 23 plays, but a whole chunk of them on that one. De La Salle, 17 rushes, 185 yards. Brady Smith, 3 for 59. Jaden Jefferson, 4 for 44. Jackson Lofton, the backup quarterback, 2 for 34. Greg Jones, 2 for 23. Touchdown. Braden Knight, 1 for 9 and a touchdown. Judah Pape, 2 for 7 and a touchdown. On the other side, Amador Valley, 11 rushes for 79 yards. Vincent Majorana, 7 for 76, and that long touchdown run. Tommy Vespi, their other top running back, just 2 for 5. Throwing the ball, Braden Knight, 6 of 7, 92 yards, 3 touchdowns. And so that's 7 passes, 92 yards. Amador Valley, 12 passes, 39 yards. Nico Kovacs, 5 for 8, 34 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Bradley Camfield, 1 for 4, 5 yards. Receiving for the Spartans, Landon Cook, 3 for 41, including a touchdown. On 4 targets, Dylan Scott, 1 for 24 and a touchdown. Emery Spate, 1 for 28 and a touchdown. For the Dons of Amador, Anthony Harrington, 4 catches on 8 targets for 39 yards. Tommy Vespi, 1 catch for 5 yards. Vincent Majorana, 1 catch for -5 yards. Defensively, Maya Talona for De La Salle, 2 solo tackles, 1 assisted, 1.5 for loss, and a couple of players with 2 solo tackles. On the other side, Tyson Jetter had 3 solo tackles. Braden Sobrero had 4 solo tackles for Amador Valley. But obviously, a dominant performance, 35-0 after one quarter. The one long play for 68 yards on the long run by Majorana, and it's just you take that 68-yard out, and it's 22 for 50, so about 2 yards a play, which is kind of similar to what they were doing against Cathedral Catholic, and like all the other games. There's no evidence to see that it's other than it's going to be backups out there in the second half, that the game is going to change significantly here.
Yeah, Spartans dominate the first half, as you mentioned, 35-0 their score after the first quarter. It's now 49-6 at the half. We'll bring it back for the second half after this timeout. You're watching Spartans football. This is De La Salle TV.
That's big. Congratulations.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
Transform your house into the home of your dreams. Trusted by homeowners for over 40 years. Carey Brothers Design and Build Remodeling. Experience, integrity, results.
Planning on updating your home? Looking for impressive, beautiful, maintenance-free windows and patio doors? Dolan's features environmentally friendly Fibrex by Anderson at low, affordable prices. 2 times stronger than vinyl, these impressive windows and patio doors won't chip, crack, peel, or rust, and so much more. See the Anderson Fibrex Series 100 at dolanlumber.com. Or better yet, call 1-800-9-DOLANS for a showroom appointment.
Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. We invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You are ready for football season, but is your roof? Apollo Roofing Company is the Bay Area's best certified roofing company. Apollo Roofing Company specializes in roof installation, replacement, and repair. Call the team at Apollo Roofing Company and mention De La Salle High School at the time of booking to receive a special offer on your next roofing project.
one thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
Welcome back to Amador Valley High School in Pleasanton, along with Damon Esper, Pat O'Rourke with you, Tim Banks, our director, Tony Dickert, our cameraman upstairs. It is 49-6 in favor of De La Salle as we get ready to start the second half. Johnny Borba will be kicking from right to left for the Spartans. Fungala and Majorana back to return again for Amador Valley. And this second half is underway. Borba, as he has done so often, sends it into the end zone for the touchback.
Nehemiah made a nice effort there to try and catch it high, to no avail.
I'm surprised we don't see him too much on offense.
I didn't see him very much on the video, and obviously he's a great athlete. Saw him on that one run. Figure if it was close and they wanted to throw the ball, they might use him.
Spartans with some second teamers out there to start the second half as Majorana goes left and he ends up getting taken down. Nice strip there, although they ruled it after the whistle. Alex Lordan, the junior, is the one who stripped that football, but again, it's still Amador ball. Goes as a loss. Nico Kovacs, actually it's Canfield, the quarterback, and Canfield hands off. And again, the Spartans get in the backfield in a hurry and bring down the ball carrier for another loss. Looked like Bradley Facto in there.
Facto was definitely part of it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 11.
It's like Facto, Darian Asiasi, Tyler Foley, and Prayshawn Harang are the defensive line now.
3rd and 11 for the Dons. Bradley Canfield rolling to this right side, looking up the sideline as pass incomplete. He was looking for Harrington. There is a running clock here in the second half, so this second half could go by very quickly. It should go by quickly.
So any of us who are planning to get a late night flight might be able to make it now, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'll be flying out to Chicago tonight and then going to the USC Notre Dame game tomorrow, hoping it'll be De La Salle's Cooper Flanagan's first game of the season tomorrow against USC. As this punt from Canfield bounces inside Spartan territory and rolls inside the 45-yard line before it is scooped up.
41-yard line.
Looked like Greg Jones was deep for De La Salle on that one.
Matt Berlingus, the one who picks it up for Amador.
Ball's at the 43, I think. So 38-yard punt. I believe that's his longest.
3-yard line of the Spartans, 1st and 10 for De La Salle.
Longest of the night, I believe.
Ray Pelosi is at quarterback. He took the final few snaps of the first half. 3rd different quarterback we've had for the Spartans tonight. As this handoff goes up the middle to Greg Jones, and Jones has a nice carry inside Don's territory before he was tackled by Jackson Crucy.
They like Crucy here. The crowd reacts whenever the public address announcer names him. There he is, big number 18. Comes in there, hits Jones. Jones actually gets a couple extra yards, but it's Crucy who knocked him to the ground. About 14 yards on the pickup.
Greg Jones, one of the 7 touchdowns for the Spartans tonight. Pelosi's got Pape in the backfield along with Johnson Lucas, and it's going to go to Jamal Johnson Lucas.
I think it was Crucy who picked up Pelosi at the end of the play and kind of threw him around like a rag doll. No call on the play. It was all in good fun, you know.
Here it is, Pelosi, the handoff. Maybe just too good of a fake there. Jeez. Wow. I didn't see that.
I look for the little things.
WWE. 2nd down and 6 as Pelosi hands off Pape. Pape's got a good hole. Pape has a 1st down. He was tackled by Amador's Jonas Banks.
Jonas Banks on the tackle for the Dons.
Another 1st down there.
Running clock in this 2nd half. We already have almost played 5 minutes in this 2nd half. Spartans on their 1st possession. Pelosi, 5'9", 165-pound junior, runs the option. He pitches to Brady Smith on the right side. Smith takes it straight ahead, inside the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Brady Smith from 32 yards out. He scores his 4th touchdown of the year.
Brady Smith, he's about as efficient as they come for the Spartans in terms of getting those long touchdown runs. Slated to start tonight with Deuce Jones-Drew out, but he didn't really get a whole lot of action until the Spartans were already up a couple of touchdowns. But he has been good all year. He has all the lookings of the next extremely good De La Salle running back. And wow, just a great run there again.
Yeah, I love the way he runs. I mean, he runs like a typical De La Salle running back. He runs hard, and he makes it 55-6, and the extra point by Urabari makes it 56-6.
Borba, a nice save on the snap there. Not a great snap, and he was able to get it down.
Spartans, with their 8th touchdown of the night, lead it by 50. 6:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a quick timeout on De La Salle TV.
One thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
Four-play, 57-yard drive. 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Brady Smith, 32-yard touchdown run to make it 56-6. Highest scoring output of the year for the Spartans, who are on their way to going 7-0 on the season. Justin Urabari, a real strong kick here on the kickoff. Almost boots it out of the end zone. Running clock here in this 4th quarter, or 3rd quarter. It's stopped for right now. Amador Valley will have their 2nd possession here after going 3 and out to open the period. Nico Kovacs back in there at quarterback. It was Bradley Canfield who had the 1st series for Amador. Kovacs will be the only one in the backfield. 3 of his 5 receivers are to the left side. Kovacs under duress, tries to escape, and he somehow does get away, but now finally goes down. Spartans had all kinds of guys with Adam, and ends up being Sione Manoa who tackles him.
He's in a lot of trouble there. Somebody has his arm on him. That might have been... And then Manoa comes flying in,
And also, I think number 39, Kingston Jennings, might have been involved there at the very end.
Loss of 5 on the play. Spartans at Amador Valley tonight, at San Ramon Valley next week, and then home for the final 2 games of the regular season, Cal and Clayton Valley. 3 receivers to the right side for Kovacs. He passes across the middle, and it's incomplete, in and out of the hands to Tyson Jetter, who was wide open, and Kovacs put that one on the money.
Yeah, just dropped it. It looks like it might have hit his high arms, but I mean, that's obviously a very catchable ball. Yeah, that maybe got him right up here, but it's still, that's right in your arms. That's a grab.
So Amador Valley in that familiar 3rd and long position, 3rd and 15. 4:37 and counting to go in the 3rd quarter. Running clock in this second half. Two receivers each side. Kovacs has a pocket here. His pass across the middle is complete. That one on the money again to Harrington. Harrington with the sure hands has the first down.
Ratto with the tackle for De La Salle.
19-yard pickup. Kovacs, he'll be really interesting to watch the next couple of years. I mean, we've seen some really good passes.
Yeah, he's had a couple of really nice ones. That's just finding a seam within the zone, which sounds so much easier than it actually is.
Yeah.
Oh, just throw it where there's nobody. Well, it doesn't quite work like that.
3 receivers to the right of Kovacs. He's looking that direction. Again, it comes across the middle, and this time Jetter holds on to it, shy of the 50-yard line.
Another Amador Valley first down.
Pickup of about 13 to Jetter here.
Kovacs finding a little rhythm here. Again, second team, so not quite as much pressure here in the second half. And just like an interior slant there. And Jetter able to make the catch.
Amador start at their 20, now at the 47. Kovacs again from the pocket, his pass across the middle, again complete. They keep finding the middle of the Spartan defense. Treshawn Wright makes the stop on the Harrington catch.
Yeah, just the same basic play. The interior slant from the right side. You see Harrington right there in the kind of mid-slot position. And then he just cuts in against the defense and finds a little bit of space, not much that time, and Wright able to drive him down with a pile driver to the back.
16-yard pickup from the De La Salle 37. Good possession here for Amador against Spartan backups. Pass again complete and bouncing off would-be tacklers was Oliver Hyde, the 6'2", 180-pound junior, makes his first catch of the game.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row there for Kovacs. And Hyde just doing the same thing. He's just coming from the right side, coming in.
That's 4 straight first down completions for Nico Kovacs.
Each one double digits. 19, 13, 16, and 15, it looks like.
From the Spartan 22-yard line. Trips to the left of Kovacs. It's a draw. And breaking a tackle is Majorana.
Majorana able to get through Facto on that.
Down to about the 15 for a 7-yard pickup.
7 on the play to be 2nd and 3 for the down.
Mika Moanu Apila with the tackle.
Ball spotted on the 15-yard line for Spartans.
There's Facto with his shot. There's Mika getting him, along with Jones.
Running clock throughout this second half, just over a minute to go in the third quarter. 2nd down and 3 from the Spartan 15. Kovacs 4 for 4 on the possession, has a little trouble with the snap, throws it up the right side into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Greg Jones on the coverage of Harrington. Actually, that was not Harrington, that was Tyson Jetter.
Yeah, Jones, good job here. I don't know if anybody got to his arm. He drops the ball. No arm contact there from the pass rush.
Try to place it over Sam Brown.
And now with the running clock, they may not snap it here. We'll see. I kind of feel like if I had rhythm going right now like Kovacs does, I'd want to go.
That pass is his only incompletion of this possession. On 3rd and 3, they will run a play here. Final play of the quarter as it runs right with Majorana, and Majorana forced out of bounds by Sam Brown on the tackle. Dons get the first down, and that concludes the 3rd quarter. It's the Spartans 56, Amador Valley 6. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Liberty Spartans 56, Amador 6.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
There's a lifetime of beautiful outdoor living waiting for you at Dolan's. It's fiber-on decking for easy, carefree living. Why choose this durable composite? There's an amazing choice of colors. The rich look of multi-chromatic exotic hardwood. It resists splintering, rotting, and cracking with really low maintenance. See the colors and learn more at dolanlumber.com. See the real fiber-on at Dolan's Home Improvement Centers.
Kovacs pass to Harrington, complete.
Apologies, missed that play. It's a pass completion to Harrington on 1st and goal. Harrington forced out of bounds inside the 5. Here it is.
6-yard gain on the play.
Goes down to the Spartan 4. Amador Valley looking to score here. Running clock in this second half. We're just underway in the 4th quarter. Spartans leading by 50. Majorana in the backfield, the offset eye with Vespi, the back in front of him. And it's Kovacs looking to throw. Back corner looking for Jeter. Jeter makes the catch. Touchdown, Amador Valley.
That's a sweet catch by Jeter right there. And of course, in a blowout of a game, to make that kind of play. Back shoulder throw.
Kovacs to Jeter.
And the Dons get their second touchdown of the game. Just the second opponent of the Spartans to score 2 or more touchdowns in a game against them. The third opponent, I should say, to score 2 or more, as this extra point is good by De La Torre to make it 56-14. You're watching Spartans football. This is De La Salle TV.
Like
56-13, the score in favor of the Spartans with 11 minutes to go. Clock stops on the touchdowns before the kickoff by Amador Valley here. De La Torre kicking off for the Dons. Greg Jones back to return, also back there for the Spartans. Well, it's going to go to one of the up men, and it's going to be Pele Pasa past the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Well, Pele likes getting his hand on the ball, I'm sure.
Amador went 11 plays, 80 yards, and 738 for that touchdown drive. Kovacs to Jeter, the 4-yard touchdown pass to make it 56-13.
Lofton back in at quarterback for the Spartans.
So Jackson Lofton, who led a touchdown drive in the first half, will run left here. And he gets close to the first down marker. There is a penalty marker behind the play.
You can envision what De La Salle might be thinking by playing Lofton here, in the sense of, well, we could run some packages with him as maybe a higher level runner than Knight is, here and there in a playoff game.
Ball be spotted on the Spartans.
That one for naught.
Yes, a penalty brings it back.
About a 9.5-yard run, but never mind.
So it's back to the 25-yard line to make it 1st and 20. And they'll end up giving it over the right side to Jack DiMolanta. DiMolanta gets his first carry.
Might be his first carry of the year, isn't it?
5'9", 180-pound junior.
Got 10 yards, got the penalty back. And here you see Jack making his regular season running debut here for the Spartans. And it's Nehemiah, and couldn't see the other number on the tackle.
Some of these Spartans might have played in the JV game. Spartans won the JV game, I believe it was 21-6, as Lofton gets a late pitch here to Johnson Lucas. Johnson Lucas has a lot of black shirts in front of him, and he'll be tackled shy of the line of scrimmage.
I don't believe you're allowed to play in the JV and varsity game on the same day, but
okay.
Just before the calls start coming in, save your letters. Nobody did that.
They're going through huddle video right now.
Yeah, exactly. Searching this.
Loss of 1 on the play for Johnson Lucas. Just over 8.5 minutes to go in this one. Running clock in the second half. Spartans up by 43, 56-13. And it's a draw for Johnson Lucas. He's got a lot of room over the left side. He's got a first down inside Amador territory and finally taken down at the 41 by Fungula.
Literally rumbling, stumbling on that one. And just before he got his feet again, there was Fungula to take him down. Look at this run. This is a great little run by Johnson Lucas. Tripped up just a little bit right there by the dive, and he's almost back on his feet, but Fungula is there.
Johnson Lucas had 2 touchdowns last week against Cathedral Catholic. And the whistle blows.
Somebody moves somewhere.
False start in the Spartans. And they're stopping the clock on penalties.
Do you want me to go up and talk to them? Or?
Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on here.
Spartans false start penalty, move the ball back 5 yards. Be 1st and 15 from the 45.
So it's 1st and 15. 2 receivers of the Riot Course Spartans aren't going to be throwing the ball here. Lofton will run it with DiMolanta.
Colorado on the carry for the Spartans.
I think Crucy might have been involved in taking him down. Pickup of about 2. So it'll be 2nd and 13 for De La Salle. See DiMolanta. And there was Crucy taking him down.
Lofton, nice fake, keeps it himself, made a man miss, and then it's taken down out of bounds in the far, or close to out of bounds, on the far sideline by Matt Berlingus.
Matt Berlingus on the tackle for the Dons.
It'll be 3rd down for the Spartans, 6:36 and counting to go.
We'll see how aggressive they continue to be. They potentially could score a touchdown here. They're certainly playing well enough on offense with the second stringers, taking their time between snaps.
Yeah, it's likely the last possession of the game for De La Salle.
A little confusion on the lineup there.
Moving over the right side, Sean Harang. And there'll be a pitch to Judah Pape, and Pape gets tackled by Jonas Banks.
Yeah, Banks with a really nice play there.
Jonas Banks on the tackle.
Sells out well, wraps his guy up. Spartans will have 4th down at the 34, 4th and 4.
Well, this is interesting only for the fact that Spartans have been automatic on 4th down, almost automatic, 9 of 10 this year.
Yeah.
Johnson Lucas and Judah Pape are the backs behind Lofton on this 4th down and 4. And
Whistles.
They're going to blow this one dead.
I think they're going to say Spartans were not down set. Here, people around the East Bay all yelling, "They're never set!" We enjoy our Spartan haters just as much as we enjoy our Spartan fans.
They make up part of the viewership as well.
That's right. Don't ever sell short the hate viewer. They're fun.
4th down and 9 from the Amador 39. 3 receivers to the left. And Lofton, awkward pass, it's complete, but nowhere to go, and this will be a turnover on downs as a number of Amador players combine on the stop, and the helmet came off for Mateo Ratto on that play.
I think Caden Kelleher was the first man, number 7 there. It looked like Lofton wasn't sure whether to throw it to Ratto there or to somebody else. There you see the helmet flying.
Amador Valley, 1st down.
And Amador Valley does in fact take over on downs at their 40-yard line.
Amador Valley, 1st down.
They just scored in their last possession, an 11-play, 80-yard drive that took 7 minutes and 38 seconds.
The clock was just conveniently stopped there for a bit. So we'll see if that gives them a chance to get another score.
3 receivers to the left of Canfield. Bradley Canfield back in at quarterback. His pass across the middle is almost intercepted. Treshawn Wright had his hand on it.
You're going to get another look here. He's looking for Parrington behind him, and Wright is able to jump the route. And puts up one hand for it and can't quite bring it in. Not wearing the tacky gloves. It looked like he was holding his tacky gloves there in his hand and didn't actually have them on his hands. Not sure what that was about.
2nd down and 10 yards to go for Amador Valley. We're now inside 4 minutes to go. Canfield comes to this near side, and that one is going to be picked off. 3rd interception of the night for the Spartans. The ball is fumbled after Alex Lorden picked it off, and it goes near the sideline. It looks like it went out of bounds. Officials not ruling anything right now.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at this one. Here we go.
Wobbly pass.
Yeah, wobbly pass. Jumping the route. Then Harrington does a good job of knocking it back out of Lorden's hands. And then nobody, I don't think, recovered it before it went out of bounds.
So the Spartans do get the ball back here with 3:32 left, and with this running clock, only time for a few more plays.
The back judge there seemed to be annoyed that the clock was stopped at all.
See, I'm not the only
where
one.
it is. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Trying to get you more names here. Back judge is Dennis Puppo.
56-13, Spartans lead it. We're in the 4th quarter, final minutes winding down. It's going to be Judah Pape running over the left side. Pape has a guy in the perimeter he's got to make miss, but that making the tackle there was Berlingus.
Matt Berlingus on the tackle for the Dons. Gain of 2 on the play.
And De La Salle will be able to successfully run this out without scoring.
Spartans going to go to 7-0. Amador will drop to 2-6. Stamen mentioned Amador still have a chance to make the playoffs. Got a big game against Cal at the end of the year, also Monte Vista, as they will hand the ball off to Spartans will. And this is Pape again.
Mello with the tackle of Pape.
Actually, DiMolanta that time.
Oh.
DiMolanta on the carry for the Spartans. Pick up a 5 on the play. Ball's on the 22-yard line of the Dons.
3rd and 3.
Under 2 minutes here.
Pape and DiMolanta are the backs. And it's going to be Pelosi keeping it himself. Ray Pelosi spinning his way around a tackle from Berlingus and is taken down around the 15. Time for maybe a couple more plays.
I think they're going to tell him to take a knee here.
Yeah. So the Spartans are going to win it 56-13. Highest scoring game of the year. They'll be at San Ramon Valley next week. Here at Amador, again, with no internet available, so that's why we're doing a tape delay broadcast. And next week, San Ramon Valley will not let us broadcast, so we will not have a live stream next week. We broadcasted the 2016 game, but were denied in 2018, 2021, 2023, and San Ramon Valley denying us in 2025. There's a kneel down by Pelosi.
That should be it. Is he actually going to make him do one more? I guess he is.
So one more kneel down for the Spartans. Pelosi will take it, and that will do it. Spartans are 7-0. They defeat the Amador Valley Dons by the final score of 56-13. They scored 35 of the 56 in the opening quarter and never looked back. We'll take a timeout, bring it back for our post-game show after this. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
My name's Luke Freeman, and we are the GMC truck supplier for DLS Athletics. And I graduated in 2018 from De La Salle, where I played football and rugby. Best victory was probably against St. John's. It was the first game of my senior season, and we came back after a big deficit in the first half and won the game. It doesn't get much better than that feeling to come from behind and end up taking over and winning the game. It's pretty good. It's definitely helped me to get where I wanted to be, going to Cal, and definitely helped me with my career and just knowing what you're passionate about, and whatever you're passionate about you can succeed in.
My name's Darren Anderson, and I'm one of the owners of Lemurs GMC. We have been in the community for going on 95 years now. We're one of the oldest businesses in Concord, as well as the Bay Area. I am a De La Salle graduate from 1989, and I have 2 sons that are there today. We're very proud to be involved in the De La Salle community, and we want to extend an offer to all De La Salle community members to consider Lemurs when they're either buying a new or used car or having service on their GM vehicle.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Mello's Italian Table offers a lively and friendly atmosphere from its prime location at 1360 Locust Street in the heart of Walnut Creek. we invite you to enjoy our full bar and an exciting menu of delicious pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. While you're here, be sure to try our local favorites like the Luca Pizza and the spicy vodka rigatoni. Join us for an unforgettable dining experience that will keep you coming back for more.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
At BMW Concord, we want to exceed your expectations in every way possible. From our newly reimagined showroom, customer lounge, and service drive to our amazing selection of new BMWs, this is next level luxury. Choose from an exceptional lineup of new BMW electrics, the i4, iX, i5, and i7, our stunning SUVs like the X1, X3, X5, and X7, or our performance BMW M car lineup. More than that, BMW Concord is proud to be a good neighbor in the community and a strong supporter of the De La Salle High School athletic program.
The teacher spends more time in the classroom than they do at home. And we go in with demo crews and we tear the classroom up. And we can see that stress. We understand that it's a school site with construction versus a construction site with school.
I consider myself to have been so fortunate to have had Mike Van Pelt, and the whole company to work with. You spared me having to deal with issues. You spared me, you took care of them.
Well, that's our job. We always say that you need to educate kids and take care of facilities, and we need to do the construction and let you do your job.
Schools are the center of people's communities. It's where gathering points in emergencies. It's the center of your neighborhood. It's the whole piece. So it's very important to make sure that we're serving the whole communities that we're working in.
We have a real good crew right now. I tell them every time I get a chance when we get together, I sleep easy at night knowing the crew we have.
The one thing I'm most proud of is the diversity of perspectives that we bring to our clients. And when we talk about how we design these buildings and how they're going to serve that community, we really value having those different perspectives.
Damon Esper back here in Pleasanton as De La Salle finishes off a 56-13 win over Amador Valley. The Spartans go to 7-0 on the season, while the Dons of Amador Valley fall to 2-6. Pat O'Rourke had to catch his flight. We wish him all the best and a great day tomorrow in South Bend when he's going to see the USC Notre Dame football game. So I'll be taking you through the stats and the highlights of the game. First of all, the statistics. De La Salle ends up with 40 offensive plays, 389 yards, 32 rushes for 298, 8 passes for 91. Amador Valley, 197 yards on 39 plays. 16 rushes for 85 yards, 23 passes for 112 yards. 5 punts in the game, all by Amador Valley. Spartans with the lead in first downs, 20-9. Penalties, 4 De La Salle penalties and 2 on the Dons. Spartans with the only sack of the game. De La Salle 5 of 6 on third down. And Amador Valley 2 of 8 on third down. Spartans 0 for 1 on their 1 fourth down try. No fumbles, none lost. 3 interceptions in the game, all by the Spartans of the Amador Valley quarterbacks. and a couple of big explosive plays, one on each side. De La Salle rushing 4 for 91 with a touchdown for Brady Smith. Jaden Jefferson 4 for 44. Jackson Lofton, second string quarterback, moved up on the depth chart this week to make his first appearance, 3 for 41 yards. Greg Jones 3 for 37. Jamal Johnson Lucas 3 for 30. Jones had a touchdown, by the way. Judah Pape 6 for 22 with the score. Jack DiMolanta 3 for 17. Braden Knight 1 for 9. It was a touchdown run. Ray Pelosi, 1 for 6. Emery Spate, 1 for 5. Spartans throwing the ball. Braden Knight was 6 of 7 for 92 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jackson Lofton, 1 of 1, -1 yards. Top receivers for De La Salle. The top one was Landon Cook at tight end, 3 for 41 and a touchdown on 4 targets. Emery Spate, 1 for 28 on a score. Dylan Scott, 1 for 24 and a touchdown. On the other side, Vincent Majorana, 10 rushes, 87 yards and a touchdown, 68-yard run. Big play of the night for Amador Valley. Tommy Vespi, 3 for 5. Anthony Harrington, 1 for 3. Nico Kovacs, the sophomore quarterback, 11-17, 107 yards, a touchdown, 3 interceptions. Bradley Canfield, the junior, came on, 1 for 6, 5 yards. Those two split time all night. Anthony Harrington, top receiver, 7 receptions, 80 yards on 14 targets. Tyson Jetter, 2 for 17 and a touchdown on 4 targets. Oliver Hyde, 1 for 15. Tommy Vespi, 1 for 5. Vincent Majorana, 1 for -5. Recapping the scoring very quickly here. Jaden Nicholas, early on for De La Salle, returned the opening kickoff, 85 yards for a touchdown. And that got off the Spartans to a 7-0 lead just 13 seconds into the game. After an interception by Dylan Scott set the Spartans up at the 30, it was Braden Knight to Dylan Scott for a 24-yard touchdown, up 14-0 De La Salle, barely 2.5 minutes into the game. A 3-and-out forced a punt. Spartans took over on their 43 in 3 plays. They scored another touchdown. This one, it was Knight to Landon Cook from 4 yards out for the score, 21-0 Spartans. Still in the first quarter, another 3-and-out, another 3-play drive, this time starting at the 50. Knight went to Emery Spate for 28 yards for the touchdown. Urabari missed the extra point, so it was only 27-0. Then another 3-and-out. Spartans took the ball on the Amador Valley 32. This time it took 4 plays to go the distance, and it was Greg Jones running the ball in from 18 yards out, and then Johnson Lucas scoring on a 2-point conversion, and that got them back on point at 35-0. That was the last play of the first quarter. Second quarter, Spartans kept upping the lead. Braden Knight ran the ball in from 9 yards out, and that made it 42-0. And then Amador Valley, their highlight of the game, this was number 1, Vincent Majorana, who ran 68 yards on a terrific run with 7:02 left in the first half. 68-yard touchdown to get Amador Valley on the board. A bad snap led to a failed 2-point conversion. It was a kick conversion, but it becomes a 2-point conversion, and it's 42-6 De La Salle. Later in the first half, they got a touchdown from Judah Pape from 1 yard out. That made it 49-6, and that was the end of the half. In the second half, obviously, the clock was running. That's a coach's decision from the Amador Valley side. Midway through the third quarter, it was Brady Smith busting out another long touchdown run, this time from 32 yards out, to get De La Salle to a 56-6 lead. And then early in the fourth quarter, for the Amador Valley Dons, it was Tyson Jetter catching a 4-yard pass from Kovacs to make the score 56-13. That was with about 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and again, running clock, and that was the end of the scoring. So yet again, De La Salle with another big win here on the road. The Spartans moved to 7-0 and will continue the season next week at San Ramon Valley. As Pat mentioned, we will not be broadcasting that game, so sorry to you that are our biggest fans, but the week after that, Spartans will be home against Cal High, and then we'll finish the season at home on November 7th against Clayton Valley. So just 3 more games to go in the regular season. De La Salle 7-0, one of the top-ranked team in the top 10 in California, in the top 20 nationally, and nothing's going to change anybody's opinion of the Spartans off of what we saw tonight. So once again, thanks to my partner, Pat O'Rourke, to our producer-director, Tim Banks, and to Tony Dickert, who had the other camera. This is Damon Esper once again saying goodnight from Pleasanton. The final score again, De La Salle 56 and Amador Valley 13. Good night, everyone.